Hi guys, yes, welcome back to my channel. We are going to review Behind Her Eyes, like this series. I didn't have words, like let's dive into it. Last week I stumbled onto this movie. Like I haven't watched something that has put me in an ow moment, like an actual ow moment, you know what I mean? I think this series, it has like 6 episodes and oh my god, let's have a discussion. So this is gonna be like a spoiler for those who haven't really watched it, but if you haven't, this is a sign. Sit through this video, trust me, it's gonna make you want to watch it. So it starts with Louise. She's a single mom living by herself, and I guess they're co-parenting with the ex-husband or whatever, and they're just trying to show us like she's having nightmares and all that stuff. I don't know how relevant was that, but like that really actually caught my attention, because the first episode when I started watching, I thought it's gonna be like, you know, those basic movies like a cheating scandal and all that, and in my head I was like, it's already gonna be boring. But like when the nightmares came in, it gave me a horror, like it gave me terror. It's really caught my attention, so I was like, this is interesting. The whole thing was so unpredictable. And yeah, so and then they introduced us to Adele and her husband. So the way they introduced us to Adele is she was this stay-at-home rich girl vibes, like, you know, they had money, so like I guess they didn't have to worry about working ever in their life. Like, God, why not me? But yeah, so that was her. Yeah, so they introduced us to her husband, David. I believe he was a psychiatrist. In this situation, I really, this whole thing gave me deja vu. So on one random night, Louise had planned to go out with her friend, and then her friend stood her up. That's how she ran into David, and then they just had this moment. They kissed, they got attracted to each other, and Louise did not know that was her new boss. So she's kind of glad they didn't do anything that night, because the next day when she went to the office, she saw the guy and he was sitting with her wife, but she didn't really see the wife, Adele. So I guess she freaked out, and that's when she went to the bathroom for like 20 whole minutes, as she explained. But like still throughout the movie, just to show, like Adele runs into Louise by accident when she drops off her son at school, and then from there Adele invites her out, and that's how they get to know each other. And with all that, Adele tells Louise not to tell the husband that they're friends, which is weird, because why wouldn't you? That would be weird to me. Like if I was Louise, that would be a red flag. Like why wouldn't you want your husband to know like we're friends? Like, are we hiding something? You know what I mean? But on the other hand, the way they introduced us to them, it seemed like David was like a controlling freak and all that. So I guess the way I thought about it is David was controlling, so she just wanted to have friends outside the marriage and all that. But yeah, so back to David. He agreed to work with Adele, blah 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 and all that stuff. They broke the promise they had made, and they started mingling. And yeah, so the weird part is they kind of gave us flashbacks about Adele when she went to the mental hospital after her parents died. They introduced us to Rob. Rob was like that friend, that confidant, like the only person who Adele got close to, I guess. With all that, I didn't really know. I was like, what's Rob's importance in this video? But trust me, I feel like this whole thing, like I did not know like this whole thing like revolved around Rob, like, which is crazy. And I feel like this whole series teaches us like people really want to be you, because so when Adele she was leaving the mentor whatever, she was like, Rob, yeah, you can come visit me anytime. So they did show us I don't remember, on episode maybe 5, Rob grabbed his stuff and he went to live with went to live with Adele. And I feel like the big red flags we had is the cooking, because those flashbacks helped us to know like Rob liked cooking a lot, but the thing is we didn't know how it was connected, you know what I mean? Before that, like they had this whole, they introduced us to how Adele could do astral projection, like her soul could get out of her body but she could still experience like everything around her, and how she taught that to Rob when Rob moved in with her in her big fancy house. I didn't know how that was connected, but oh my god, the OMG moment the OMG moment was when the big part that really triggered me is, why would Adele give Louise her book, her journal, to read it? It just did not make sense. Like in my head I was like, does she want help? Why would she expose herself like that? You know what I mean? Like it just did not make sense. So it now makes sense that Rob wanted Louise to read about it. And another thing is, they did show us like Rob was attracted to David, I guess, and he really wanted to have Adele's life so bad. So I guess that one night when they astral projected, and then Rob went into Adele's body, and then Adele went into Rob's body, and then Adele was like, I don't like this. Then Rob turned around and killed her. That was messed up. Like, that messed me up. That was so unpredictable, and that started to explain the whole thing, like the astral projection, out of body experience. I feel like the reason why Rob gave Louise that book, he wanted Louise to, because Louise was just dreaming, like having nightmares and all that. I think he wanted to teach Louise the astral projection thing, and then Louise caught up to it. But oh my god, Louise, this is a lesson. Stay in your business, because the friend told her the only person who's gonna get hurt is you. Like, stay out of their lives, you know what I mean? Like, try to stay out of people's business, because she got hurt. She got more than hurt, because right now I feel sorry for Adam. Now Adam doesn't have a mom. It's sad. But I feel like Rob was so smart, because the way he played with her mind, and I think during the astral projection he had a lot of time to read and learn about Louise as a person. He knew Louise would fall for this, so I guess that's why he was able to take over her body at the last minute, because Louise fell for all that trap. Like and remember when David told Louise, you will get hurt, like you get her, like stay out of this. But Louise doesn't listen. And she paid a huge price. Oh my goodness. But the weirdest part did you guys see that look Louise gave Adam when Adam, but mom, you're not into boats? Like, after the wedding and everything, they decided to go for a honeymoon. Like, Louise was so disconnected, like you could see it. Louise is a very good actress, because it's like we're seeing a different person. Like, she's really good. Like, I liked that performance. She's good. When he turned and looked at Adam like this, maybe I changed. Like, that look, that I had a lot of feelings. Like, I did not even sleep for 2 hours. Like, I was still processing everything, like trying to add everything up. Like, this series, we need a season 2. Like, honestly, like, I was out of words. So we definitely need a season 2. But yeah, if you haven't watched it, you definitely have to go watch it. This whole movie made me realize people want to be used so bad, like people from a distance. Because if Adele liked Rob that much, and I know she was good, because actually I thought she was crazy at the beginning, the way they portrayed, the way they introduced us to the characters, I actually thought Louise was gonna have a relationship with both of them, with David and with Adele. But that was not the case, because obviously Adele was not interested in ladies. He was the guy. So do the math. It blew my mind. Like, this series deserves an award. I love this movie. Yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend. And so yes guys, like, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Subscribe to the red button below, and if you're already subscribed, try to hit the notification bell, because it's gonna get you notified every time I post a new video. So if you want me to be doing more movie reviews or series reviews, just comment right down below, and if I find a good one too, I'll definitely review it. So see you in the next vlog. Peace out.